go. Linebacker running like a tight end. Whoa, who gon' tell them that the boy from Hayti go? If they don't know, we gon' let them know. Put the cleats to the ground, we gon' start the show. We from a town you can't see on the map, but we in the show we stay, so it's only right we show. Indians on three. Yeah, we came to do work, came to put them in the dirt. Indians on three. Yeah, we came to do work, came to put them in the dirt. Indians on three. Yeah, we came to do work, came to put them in the dirt. Indians on three. Yeah, show me some love. Do work, came to put them in the dirt.
Wow. 60-yard run for Mr. Isaiah. Show me some love.
Yeah,
I didn't take long.
Indians on three. Yeah, we came to do work, came to put them in the dirt. Yeah, we came to do work, came to put them in the dirt. Yeah, we came to do work, came to put them in the dirt. Yeah, we came to do work, came to put them in the dirt. It's game time, baby, let the people know. Running through my veins is that war painted gold. Linebacker running like a tight end. Whoa, who gon' tell them that the boy from Hayti cold? If they don't know, we gon' let them know. Put the cleats to the ground, we gon' start the show. We from a town you can't see on the map, but we in the show we stay, so it's only right we show.
All right, welcome to Hayti Indian football here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Portageville won the toss, and they have elect to receive, so here we go. Hayti will kick off. Ken Taylor wears number 0. Has some technical difficulties. Start things off here tonight. Hayti comes in at 1-0, and the Portageville Bulldogs 0-1. Back deep for the Bulldogs. If I can get those numbers. Looks like number 1, Hickenbottom. He'll take it out to about the 20-yard line. So Antonio Hickenbottom takes the opening kickoff to the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs there on their own 20. Welcome to the Boot Hill Sports Network. It is a nice Friday night for week number 2 of the 2025 high school football season. Bulldogs will split 2 to the right. Shotgun formation inside handoff. He's going to go off tackle, spin around. He got a couple. Give him 3. Be 2nd and 7. Quarterback looks like to be Max Warren. He is a senior. Wears number 7 there. Man in motion. Flip. They're going to go right off tackle to the right side. Good game for the Bulldogs. That is number 8, James Shady. I believe I pronounced that. Shaley, a junior running back. Just underway here in the first quarter. Friday night lights at the TP from Hayti. Warren under center, hands off right tackle, got some room. He's going to have a Portageville first down. Did he fumble? I think the ground caused it. Yep. So it will be down. So it is not a turnover. The Bulldogs get a first down, move the chains, and it's going to be a First and 10 from the Portageville 35-yard line. Just underway. Hey, last week's stat leaders. Offensively, J.C. Ford went 16 of 24, 278 yards, 4 TDs, 1 INT for the Indians. Isaiah Love had 18 carries, 139 yards, 2 touchdowns. Man in motion. Gives it to him. Wide receiver sweep. Hayti has him in the backfield. Cannot grab him. He's going to pick up an initial 2 yards after initial touch. So it'll be second down and might have got 3 out of that. We'll see what the scoreboard says. Yep, 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Anyway, Javante Payne, he had 9 receptions for 159 yards, 3 touchdowns. Defensive leaders for the Indians. Dunn had 12 tackles, 3 of them for a loss. See if he can get in on this play and cause some havoc for the Bulldogs. Handoff. Nowhere to go. Met immediately by a host of Indians, including Dunn, who I just mentioned, along with number 27 of the Indians. We'll see who that is. He got on the backfield. Elijah Johnson, who also had a good week last week, continues the Indian uprising here. Indians wearing all black. Bulldogs, of course, in their white jerseys and blue. 3rd down and 7 for the Indians. Warren back to pass. He looks to his right. And he rolls out, and he's got a man open out there, but it is incomplete. Pass was low. Receiver intended target number 9, Evan Windsor. So it'll be 4th down and 7 for the Bulldogs at their own 38-yard line. All right, welcome back, guys. We had a bunch of technical difficulties. Finally, hopefully we're back up. Internet is down at the school, so we are on a Wi-Fi hotspot. So hopefully we'll get through this thing. It is 8-6. Hayti leads Portageville with 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll get that scoreboard right just as soon as we get everything else going. So bear with us as we have some technical difficulties here tonight. It happens in the stream world. And a pitch to Hickenbottom, stuck in the backfield. The Indians with a good wrapped-up tackle. I believe it is Thomas Hightower. It is Hightower with another great tackle. He had a great week last week. It looks like he lost about 3. He'd be 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs. $15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass is knocked down. Good coverage out there. That was number 3 of the Indians, Dwayne Grant, who had an INT last week. He knocks that one down. It's going to take us about 12 seconds left here in the screen pass goes nowhere. Wrapped up immediately by the Indians. That is number 12 on the tackle for Hayti. That is Cameron Turner. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network and Hayti A&M football after 1 quarter of play. Hayti 8, Portageville 6.
Tri-State Mobile Concrete, LLC. Whether you need 1 yard or 200 yards, we can deliver the concrete to you, mix it on site with one of our state-of-the-art volumetric concrete mixers. Our mixers carry the material on site and only mix what you need. You only pay for what you need. That's right, fresh concrete mixed on site. Tri-State Mobile Concrete is here to serve our customers. We're available 24/7. Normal business hours, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, 7 to 12 on Saturdays. We know what it takes to offer great service that can't be beat.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. how to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
All right, welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network, where we are just underway in quarter number 2. Indians lead this one 8-6. Still working through all the kinks. Appreciate y'all hanging in there with us. Punt by the Bulldogs. Seems like we got a flag on the play. We'll see. It'll be Hayti Indian football at the, see where they mark it after the block in the back. I'm not going to repunt. So all right, welcome back. I'm sorry about all the technical difficulties tonight. The internet has been down, and we have been struggling to try to get this hot spot to go, and hopefully keep your fingers crossed the rest of the night. It is 16-6 the Indians, 4:13 to go here in quarter number 2. Love has 2 touchdowns for the Indians. He told us on Wednesday night that he was going to get player of the game, and he's definitely trying to do that here tonight for the Indians. Our apologies for all the struggles, but good old internet, you can never help it. It's down at the school, and our hotspot is not acting right either. So, but we would like to take this time to thank all the outpouring support. As you know, we lost a member of the Boot Hill Sports Network family this week in Crowsville's own Jeremy Abrams. Prayers out to him and Tiger Nation tonight as they struggle through that one, as we struggle through this one. He's probably up there laughing at us right now. So I got delay a gain on the Bulldogs. Both teams have had turnovers here tonight. Indians struggled in that department last week, and the struggles continue here tonight. The early season woes. Quarterback keeper, he's got room around the left hand. He's to the 30-yard line, ran out of bounds right there by the Indians. He's going to get back to the regular line of scrimmage and 1 more yard after that. Still going to be 4th down, I do believe, for the Bulldogs. We'll call it 4th and 8, maybe 9. Ran out of bounds by Isaiah Love. .254 to go here in quarter number 2. Indians have dropped Love back along with Anthony Taylor. Back to punt for the Bulldogs is number 9, I do believe, Evan Windsor. Windsor gets a kickoff. It's going to the sidelines, rolls out of bounds at about the 36-yard line of the Indians. So Hayti take over there, 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Dominic Robinson looking to draw up a play. Hey, class rankings. We'll go over some class rankings. Class 3. Osage, Cassville, St. Michael, Mary's number 7, Brook Hill number 7, Dexter, the Bearcats number 5, Boonville at number 4, Valley Catholic at number 3, Lift for Life at 2, Seneca number 1. Class 2 will get right after this play. J.C. Ford, Isaiah Love to the right of him. Shotgun formation. Oh, that's Jeremy Alexander, and he is sacked as number 11 of the Bulldogs. Parker Laws was all over that play, and a big loss for the Indians and a big play for the Bulldogs, driving the Indians backwards for about 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 yards. We'll see where they mark it at. He's at the 18-yard line. Check that. 28-yard line. 2nd and 17 for the Indians. Indians will split 3 to the left this time. Play clock down to 5. Ford's going to backpedal. He's got a man open. That is Cameron Turner. Turner, well covered out there. Good coverage by the Bulldogs. Number 3, Jack Bell. We're looking for that one-on-one coverage. Hayti trying to use that speed, but Bell was all over that play. Class 2, Father Toten, who Hayti will see in a couple weeks, is number 10. Lafayette County at 9. Brookfield at 8. Mid Buchanan at number 7. Centralia at 6. Warsaw at 5. Fairgrove at 4. Lamar at 3. Bowling Green 2. And Blair Oaks is number 1. We'll have Class 1 rankings here in a minute. Man in motion for the Indians. Fakes the handoff. Going across the middle. Got a man open. It's Javon Payne. He's got a 1st down and more. To the 50. To the 40. Breaks loose. To the 20. to the 10, to the house, to the keeper. Oh, board! Six for your Indians. And we got a flag on the play. It's going to call it back. Illegal shift by the Indians. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Indians do it to themselves once again. Man, oh, man. Payne got out in the open field, and he took off like a battle rocket. Your Class 1 rankings. Windsor at number 10. North Platte at number 9. Salisbury at 8. Harrisburg at 7. Van Favre at 6. Thayer, the Bobcats at 5. Tipton at 4. Marionville at 3. Penny at 2. And number 1 in Class 1 is Adrian. Notes there, Charleston did receive some votes in Class 1. They got 3 votes. Hayti has not received any votes yet. So the Indians facing 3rd and 22. Touchdown call back. The Indians had a couple of those last week. Shotgun formation. Payne out of the backfield in motion. And we got a penalty flag, I do believe. We'll see. No. Official came running in. Now he goes back to the sidelines. Payne, I go set back in the backfield again. To the left of Ford. He'll go in motion to the right. One-on-one coverage between him and Bell. We'll see what the Indians can do with that. Ford's going to look for him. Now he's going to roll. He's got open field. He's to the 30, the 40, 45, 50. Still on his feet. Linked up about the 40-yard line of the Bulldogs. That'll be a 1st and 10 Indians. That is a well-designed play by the Indians. Move those chains for the Indians with 1:31 still to play here in the first half. Hey, at halftime, we'll have something special coming up for you, and thank God we got all this working, as we're going to retire Ivory Winters' jersey. Winters was a beast on that 2018 team fumble. Bulldogs pick it up, and he's going to run it in if he don't get caught by Isaiah Love. And Love is not going to have room enough to catch him, is he? He might have caught him at the 2-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. Another turnover by the Indians, and a costly one this time, as the Bulldogs get all the way down to the 2-yard line on what is the 3rd turnover tonight by the Indians. Hayti had 4 of them last week, and the woes continue. This time on the exchange. So penalties and turnovers continue to be the story of the 2025 Indians here in the early going. I'll see them running some more gassers after this one. Handoff inside, touchdown Bulldogs. See who that is. That is Laws, I do believe. Parker Laws on the touchdown. 16-12 is now our score. .101 to go in quarter number 2. Hand out to Hickenbottom. He's going to walk it in for two. So just like that, we got a 2-point game. Well, it looks like Hayti was going to score. Got that taken off the board and turnover. And now the Bulldogs trail by 2 with 1:01 to go. 16-14 Hayti. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
All right, welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network. Portageville just scoring. Getting ready to kick off. And that was actually turnover number 4 for the Indians. With all the difficulties I had, I lost track. Was reminded during the commercial break. So 4 first half turnovers for the Indians. Keeping the Bulldogs in this thing. Looks like Max Warren to do the kicking off for the Bulldogs. Looks like a small pooch kick, and boy, Hayti caught a break there because it rolled out of bounds. So the Indians a takeover right there. We'll see if they want to take the 35 or make them kick again. Hayti is going to take the ball at the 44-yard line, so 1st and 10 for your Indians. Isaiah Love will sit to the right of Ford. Trips to the right for the Indians. Got Payne one-on-one coverage. Ford looks for he got a man in the flats. That is number 8 of the Indians on a pass play. Good job. That is Tremel Liddell. And that's going to pick up a Hayti Indian first down and a few more. He's over to Portageville Bulldogs side of the field to the 39, 38, maybe and a half, we'll call it. 52 seconds remaining. The Indians going to see if they can cash it in. Hayti receives the ball in the second half. J.C. Ford's going to scramble to his left. Got a man wide open out there. Oh, in and out of the hands. That's the one the Indians are going to want back. So he was wide open out there. It's Jeremy Alexander. Nope, check this, number 8, Liddell. In and out of his hands after making a great play just moments ago. 45 seconds now remaining, and we're going to have a timeout on the field, so we'll step away and we'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Tri-State Mobile Concrete, LLC. Whether you need 1 yard or 200 yards, we can deliver the concrete to you, mix it on site with one of our state-of-the-art volumetric concrete mixers. Our mixers carry the material on site and only mix what you need. You only pay for what you need. That's right, fresh concrete mixed on site. Tri-State Mobile Concrete is here to serve our customers. We're available 24/7. Normal business hours, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, 7 to 12 on Saturdays. We know what it takes to offer great customer service that can't be beat. So give us a call at Tri-State Mobile Concrete at 573-359-8023.
All right. Thanks to Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks for their fine advertising sponsorship for us right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Be second down for the Indians and 10. Leading 16-14. Ford fakes the handoff. He's going to air it out. He's got a man wide open out there. Oh, overthrew him, but we got a fag on the play. He got a jersey grab and maybe a face mask. We'll see. Hayti receiver is down. I believe that's Payne. It is Payne down. He is back up, shaking up a little bit. He does not want to come out, so we'll have a pass interference call with 37.8 seconds remaining. It's going to be 1st and 10 Indians, and we're going to spot it about the 36-yard line. Check that, 26-yard line. Indians will split 2 to the left, 2 to the right this time. Ford sets to the left. Love sets to the left to Ford, and we got a timeout by the Bulldogs. Some strategy coming up there with that timeout. We'll take a quick one here as well. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Message there from MSHSAA and the Missouri State High School Athletic Association. So the Indians facing a 1st and 10, 37.8 remaining here in the first half. Same formation, 2 to the right, 2 to the left for the Indians. Love to the left, he'll go in motion. Ford's going to backpedal, looks right, throws right, and he's got a man open. Nice move out there by Tamron Turner. He's going to have a Hayti Indian 1st down and a little bit more. And that's going to move it inside the 15-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. Hayti right back at it. Downs it. Clock still running. And Hayti got lined up quick. Spiked the ball. 24 seconds remaining. So it'll be 2nd down for the Indians. They are at the 12-yard line. Ford's going to roll left. Now he's going to tuck. He's got run. Now he's going to pass it. Intercepted in the end zone by the Bulldogs. Ford should have probably tucked it and ran as he was under pressure. Decided to throw it, and he throws a pick in the end zone. The Hayti Indians' 5th turnover here in the first half. You can see Coach Robinson's frustration as he is walking right here in front of us. 14.8 seconds remaining. Portageville takeover. The Hayti 5-yard line. Their own 5-yard line, excuse me. And they're going to take a kneel down, and that's going to take us to halftime. So your score at the half is going to be Hayti 16, Portageville 14. We'll be back with second half in about 10 minutes on the Boot Hill Sports Network. So 2nd down and 7 for the Indians. The Indians snap it with 5 on the play clock. Comes a heavy rush forward, throws to the right, and it is complete. Got his hands underneath on a low pass. Good job by Payne of the Indians. That's going to move it just short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and 3. We'll call it 3. Now Indians will go trips to the left. Oh, bad snap, and the Bulldogs are going to pick it up. And he is going to the house with that. Another turnover by the Indians, and that is number 11. Parker Laws returns it all the way, and the Bulldogs lead this one 20-16 on another Hayti Indian turnover. That is turnover number 6. On a high snap over Ford's head. Laws picked it up, ran it all the way in, untouched. And we got a official timeout. It looks like equipment failure on the Indians as they'll send number 3 out. I believe that is Dwayne Grant. Number 8 checks in for the Indians, Tremel Liddell. Looks like Grant's having some issues with his helmet. Bulldogs will go for 2 here. Fumble snap, and he has to down it right there. And once again, the football is like a hot potato here tonight as nobody can hang on to that thing. With 10:36 to go here in quarter number 3, Portageville 20, Hayti 16. We'll be right back on the Blue Deal Sports Network.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
All right, thanks to our fine sponsor there, Little Pizza Heaven. Make sure you get over there and get some good pizza, some wings, and some good dessert. Bulldogs set to kick off once again after another Indian turnover and a Bulldog touchdown. Indians once again have Love and Alexander back deep. Max Warren once again to do the kicking off, and he's going to squib it. Indians are going to down it right at the 40. Once again, a good job this time. Thomas Hightower downs it for the Indians. So once again, the Indians will have great field position. They have not been able to do very much here tonight. Love has both of the Indians' touchdowns. See what the Indians can dial up here with 10:33 to go here in the second quarter. Forwards looking to throw it. Now he's going to tuck it and run it. He's got a little running room. Nice move. Got an Indian first down and a little bit more. He's run out of bounds on the far side, right in front of the Portageville Bulldog players. He's going to pick it up enough for a first down, and he's going to have about See where they mark it down at? The Bulldog 46-yard line, 1st and 10 Indians there. Nice scrambling job there by Ford. He did not panic this time and throw one away in the end zone a while ago. He panicked a little bit and got an INT, so good job there. Or realizing he needed to tuck it and run it instead of trying to make things happen. Ford back pedals, and he's going to tuck it and run again this time, and he is close to another Indian first down, run out of bounds once again on the far side on the Bulldog sideline. We got a late flag, and we got some woofing going on. Penalty flags coming in. Players going at it over there. Referees come running in. We'll see what the penalty flag is.
Flags on the play.
I'm sure it's going to be unnecessary roughness on somebody. Happened on the Bulldogs sideline. We'll see what's going on. The officials huddle up, talk about it. Portageville coach pleading his case out there. Portageville is led by Aaron Bidewell, the former Hayti Indian basketball coach who led the Indians to a state title game. His first year coaching football for the Bulldogs. Officials still discussing what's going on here with 10-12 to go in quarter number 3. Halftime, we retired Ivory Winter's jersey. Ivory still looked great, like he could suit up and play today. Indians sure need him out here tonight. What a special player he was. I'll give you some numbers on him as the officials are still huddled up. His career totals 379 carries, 5,174 yards rushing, and 96 touchdowns for Mr. Winters. Looks like the penalty is on the Indians. Going to be 15 against the Indians and then 15 against the Bulldogs from the spot of the foul. So that's going to back it up.
Looks like personal foul on each team. Let's take it down and
Indians had 2 personal fouls. Indians had 2 personal fouls, and the Bulldogs won. That is the reason why they not offset. So it'll be Hayti Indian football, 2nd down. Well, 2nd and 18. Good old Bobby Mott. You can hear him in the background here. Hayti Indian faithful. There's the officials huddle up once again. Now they're going to break count with 10-12 to go here in quarter number 3. Been a rough broadcast all the way around. Ford looking to pass, and he got a low pass. Is it caught by Cameron Turner? I do believe it is. Both officials walking to the spot of the ball. And that is going to be almost a Hayti Indian first down. Good job by Cameron Turner going down to get the football on a very low pass from J.C. Ford. But a great play. Indians are going to be third and maybe 4.
Gain of about 15 yards on that.
Call it 3rd and 4, maybe 3. Man in motion. Swing pass to Turner. Turner's going to have a first down for the Indians. Now he's wrapped up, driven backwards by Hickenbottom. Be a first down, for the Indians.
About 6 yards, 1st and 10, Hayti.
Moves the ball across the 35 to the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs. Trips to the left this time for the Indians. Turner out here one-on-one with Jack Bell, excuse me. Runs it off tackle to Love. He hammers ahead about a yard. Nice tackle there by number 52 of the Bulldogs, Tavion Bogan. And Bogan boys, tell you, never quit coming. Hayti, quick to the point. Nice pass to Kennedy Taylor. He's breaking free, and he is in for a Hayti Indian touchdown. Nice play by the Indians. That is Javante Payne. That is not Kennedy. So check that. Payne went to work with his speed in the flats and took it to the house for 6 for the Indians. I'll tell you what, once he got out in the flats, he used that speed and could nobody catch him. Indians lead by 2, going for 2. And we got a penalty flag. Well, looks like equipment. The Indians going to have to come out. Nope. Just has some words with him about the gloves, I think. Here we go. Aubrey Booker's in the backfield, big number 54, and he's tackled immediately. J.C. Ford comes up limping. Let's hope he's okay. We'll take another break here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Your Indians lead it 22-20.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
All right, Indians just scored by pass play from Ford to Payne, and the duo connects again. Indians lead it 22-20, 8:36 to go. Anthony Taylor set to kick off for the Indians. Hickenbottom is back deep for the Bulldogs. It's going to be a short kick, going to go out of bounds, and the Bulldogs are going to have good field position as the penalty comes in. Had a great halftime performance by the Pee-wee cheerleaders of Hayti. Good turnout for them. Good crowd on hand tonight. Portageville's got a lot of faithful over there. Make that 15-mile drive. Max Warren leads the Bulldogs out. In the backfield with him, it's number 20. Brady Warren, along with number 11, Parker Laws. Once again, they're going to switch the footballs out, playing hot potato. That football has been hard to hold on all night long by both teams, and now even the officials can't even hang on to this thing. Glad to see we're not the only ones having issues here tonight. It's been a rough night. Welcome to the TPO. Hand off to Laws. He's met immediately by big number 55 of the Indians. Drove back, but that play's going to be whistled dead, even though he fumbled. The whistle comes first. That is Jaden Malone of the Indians. We had Malone on the preview show this year. Had a little talk with him. He is a junior defensive lineman and doing a great job on that play. We haven't had much of Dunn or Tower here tonight. Second and 11, 1 yard loss. Sweep the Laws. He's looking to the right side. Nowhere to go. Wrapped up immediately. And speaking of there, guess who that is? Jaheen Dunn. He said, "You're going to call my name now, Mark." And I do. Number 52, Jaheen Dunn on a big tackle and a stop. That's going to be a third down. Another loss for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 16. 7:15 and counting here in quarter number 3. Score update, Caruthersville 47, Malden 0. And we got a penalty flag as we got a quick pass. Warren cannot hang on to it.
Flag on the play. Number 9. Number 20. Bulldog.
Little inside info here for you. Number 20, Brody Warren, is the grandson of Hayti legendary basketball coach Kent Reynolds. Basketball court named after Coach Reynolds. Seen his wife earlier today right across here as they live right across the football field. And she actually had a Portageville Bulldogs shirt on. Coach Reynolds probably livid up there about that. Here we go. 4th down for the Bulldogs. High snap. Punt is away. Going to be a short punt. And it's going to take a Bulldog bounce and roll. It's going to roll down about the Hayti 31-yard line. So with 6:41 to go, the Indians will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Hayti can get another drive together. They are loving Miss Smith's apple turnovers this year as they continue to turn the football over. 6 tonight, 5 last week. 11 turnovers in 2 weeks. I know Coach Robinson head is going to be hurting and blood pressure is probably up right about now. If he can walk away with a victory, it'd feel just a tad better. We shall see. A lot of game left and only a 2-point lead as the Bulldogs are on defense. The Indians take over. Man in motion at his pain. They're going to hand off. He's going to go wide receiver sweep. Makes a man miss. He's going to get a few yards. Now he's wrapped up by a host of Bulldogs led by Hickenbottom. And give him forward progress, so he's out to the 35-yard line. 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6 for the Indians. Second and 6 for the Indians. 6:04 to go. Man in motion. They're going to hand it to him. I believe that's Jeremy Alexander. Warren is all over him, and nice play there. Nope, that is not Warren. That's number 30. We'll check and see who that is for the Bulldogs. C.J. Miller. My man, C.J. Miller on the tackle. Nice job there. C.J. is a sophomore. Known that young man for quite a while. So good job by Miller. Indians facing a 3rd and 6. Ford looks at the wristband. He got 5 on the play clock. Love needs to move. 4 on the play clock, and Robinson's going to have to burn a timeout. So with 5:52 to go, we'll step away and we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East Elm in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
All right. Thanks to Glowing Hearts In-Home and Consumer Directed Services. Third down for the Indians. Payne goes in motion. They're going to hand off. Nope. Ford's going to pull it. Quick pass on the flats, and Payne drops it. I guess it was a backwards pass. No, now they're going to say incomplete. So the Indians are going to be faced with a 4th down. 4th and 5 for Hayti. See what Hayti wants to do here is they are pinned back on their own side of the field. 36-yard line, 35-yard line. Play clock down to 15. Still nothing going on. Robinson calls the play. The Indians look at their wristbands. 10 on the play clock. 5 on the play clock. Still nothing. Love goes in motion. They're going to hike it with 2 seconds on the play clock. And the Indians are going to pick up a 1st down on a pass play to Key Anthony Taylor. Wow, looked like the Indians wasn't going to get it off. They get it off, and they convert the 1st down. So a big 4th down conversion for the Hayti Indians. Moves the ball across the 40 to the 43-yard line of the Hayti Indians. Trips to the left for the Indians. One-on-one down here between Hickenbottom and Turner. Inside handoff. Isaiah Love breaks the tackle, breaks out. He's got a 1st down and more. Across the 40 to the 35. Ran out of bounds about the 34-yard line. We'll see. Right at the 35-yard line of the Bulldogs. But Isaiah Love picks up a Hayti Indian 1st down. Indians looking to go quick here as they are back ready at the line of scrimmage with 5:05 to go. Love comes out. Love having a good night here tonight. Indians. Trips to the right. Slot man. Alexander in the backfield. Pitch to Jeremy Alexander. Now that's a cut. They got a penalty flag as Alexander is still on his feet. And he is close to a Hayti Indian 1st down. Good job by Jeremy Alexander, but I do believe it's going to be a holding call on the Indians. So once again, Hayti being their own worst enemy. This is going to be a painful film watch for the Indians. Come either tomorrow or Monday, whenever they watch it. I would not want to be in that room whatsoever. 4:52 now remaining in the third quarter. Don't forget, next Saturday, the Indians play right here on Saturday afternoon, a 1 o'clock kickoff, as they play Scott City with Chaffee. Scott City is 1-0. I don't know, haven't had a score update on them yet, so it should be a great one. Rustin Underwood is a stud. Ford on the keeper. He's got room up the middle. Now he cuts it out to the right. He's got lead blinkers out there. To the 10, to the 5, to the house. Hey, see, Ford. Moving like an F-150 at 50 miles an hour, baby, for a Hayti TD. And guess what, folks? No flags. That will stand up. The Indians put another 6 on the board. 28-20 is now our score. Indians will go for 2. Good job by Payne and Love as they led the way blocking-wise for J.C. Ford. Once he sprung out to the right side, he had nothing but daylight. Quick pass. He's going to lob it up for Keandre Taylor out there. That Payne. Let's see who it is. That is Javante Payne, and it is good for 2-point conversion for the Indians. Great pass. He just threw it up. I pointed it to Payne, and the Indians get 2. So with 4:28 to go here in the third quarter, Hayti 30, Portageville 20. We'll take a quick timeout and be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the MSHSAA and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, congratulations to Mitchell as they celebrate 100 years. That is the Missouri State High School Athletic Association. Keandre Taylor brings the football from the far side of the field. Set to kick off to the Bulldogs. Laws and Hickenbottom back deep for the Dogs. Squib kick is going to be fielded, and that is recovered by the Bulldogs, number 9, Evan Windsor. They're going to have good field position as Hayti trying the old squib kick. Indians could not get there in time, and good job by Windsor corralling that thing in. Well, Portageville will start at their own 46-yard line. Do not believe anybody has been pinned deep in their own territory on a kickoff. Max Warren in the shotgun formation. Handoff for Warren. He goes nowhere. Nice job. That is big number 55 of the Indians. Jaden Malone back in the backfield once again. You're going to lose 2. 2nd and 12. Parker Hall is in the backfield this time. Gonna hand off to him. He's looking to break it off right tackle. Nowhere to go. Good job by Isaiah Love. Solo tackle. Drops him for another loss. It'll be 3rd and long for the Bulldogs. See, Hayti starting to build some momentum. The only thing that has hurt them has been those turnovers. Penalties as well. They had a touchdown called back. Bulldogs are going to split 2 each way. This side official has got another Hayti player with an equipment infraction. Heads him to the sideline. So here we go. 3rd down and 12 for the Bulldogs. Passes up way over his head. Intended for Hickenbottom out there. Good defense by Love. It's going to be 4th down for the Bulldogs. Thanks to our viewers out there who have stayed tuned with us through the storm, so to speak, the good old internet storm. Shout out to my good buddy Joey Watkins out there listening in. Appreciate you, buddy. Hunt is up, and it is going to be fielded by the Indians. And he took a knee. That is Keanthony Taylor. So it'll be down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Indians there. Caruthersville 61, Malden 0. The Tigers showing no mercy on the Green Wave tonight, as they are playing that one for my buddy Jeremy Abrams. You can see Jeremy up there smiling now. Can't wait to watch that one. Here we go. Man in motion. Now he kicks back to the left. Ford got a pass, and it is almost picked off in and out of the hands of a Portageville Bulldog there. That is number 3, Jack Bell. So Bell, just like 90% of the people here tonight, can't hang on to the football. Even the old referees having trouble. Here we go. 2nd down for the Indians. 2:34 to go. Payne in motion. Handoff. Fakes it. And nope. Ford is tackled in the backfield by Parker Laws, I do believe. He was all over that play, and that's going to be a big loss for the Indians. It'll be 3rd and long for Hayti. 3rd and Cooter. .205 to go. Love goes in motion. Trips to the left for the Indians. Ford is going to look right. He hesitates. Got a man across the middle. It is caught by Love, and he's going to the house, folks. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. I tell ya, show me some love. Put it on the board. 6 for your Hayti Indians. 36-20. The defensive back for the Bulldogs took a chance that went over his head, and Isaiah Love caught that thing, and it was off to the races. Love put his track shoes on and took it to the house for the Indians. 1:35 now to go here in quarter number 3. The Indians have stretched the lead to 16. 2-point conversion coming. Alexander misses the pitch, and 2-point conversion is fails. So 135 to go in quarter number 3. The Indians of Hayti 36, Bulldogs of Portageville 20. We'll be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Has your home renovation project got you down in the dumps with nowhere to put the junk? Well, give Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters a call at 573-359-8023. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks. Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpster LLC offers 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters, 7 to 30-day rentals, and long-term commercial contracts, serving Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas, and West Tennessee. Once again, that's Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters at 573-359-8023.
All right, welcome back. Keandre Taylor is set to do the kicking off. And he's going to get a great kick in this time. Fielded a Hickenbottom at the 4-yard line. Here he comes. And he is wrapped up immediately by the Indians. That is number 18 or 19. Number 19 for the Hayti Indians. That is Jatavion Grant, the sophomore. Good coverage there by the special teams of the Indians. So Portageville will take over at the 14-yard line, I do believe. Yep, 14-yard line, 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Shotgun formation, and we got a official timeout, maybe. Hayti is going to take a timeout as they did not like what they see. We'll step away for 30 seconds and be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
To every referee, umpire, and judge in high school sports, we want to say, we see you.
We see everything you do for us that goes unnoticed.
We see the positive role models that you are.
We see the way you get unfairly criticized just for doing your job.
The truth is, we couldn't play without you.
So thank you for investing your time in us.
Thank you for protecting the integrity of the game, no matter what.
We hope you always know how much we appreciate you.
Because without you, this is just recess. It's not really a game.
Thank you for always making it possible for us to play the sports we love.
Want to serve the students in your community? Sign up to become an official in Missouri at highschoolofficials.com.
All right, welcome back. Bulldogs 1st and 10. Backpedaling by Warren. He's got a man open out there and knocked down by Cameron Turner. Pass intended for number 9, Evan Windsor. I got penalty flag come in late. Let's see what the penalty is. There's a 15-yarder on the Indians, so it'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Moves the ball all the way across the 25 to the 29-yard line. So 1st and 10 Portageville from their own 29-yard line. Personal foul against the Indians. And the officials are going to discuss something else. As Indians sub in. Coming into the game is number 75, DeAndre Driver. Big 240-pound defensive lineman. Man amongst boys. I believe he has been kicked out of the game, maybe. I don't know, as he is being escorted to the locker room. Not sure what's going on. Have to get an update as he is headed to the locker room. Here we go anyway. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Warren's going to pass. Intended for Laws out there. Broken up nicely by Javante Payne. Be 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. 1:13 now remain here in the 3rd quarter. Swing pass to Hickenbottom. He's making men move. He's got some running room. 40, 50, 40, 30. And he finally run out of bounds by Anthony Taylor. But a big-time 1st down for the Bulldogs. And he's going to be ahead to the Hayti Indian 25-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, the Bulldogs. See if they can get on the board here in the 3rd quarter with 1:01 remaining. Good job by Hickenbottom. Max Warren's going to throw to his right. And here come the penalty flags. We got a false start. Trying to run the quick wide receiver pass to Jake Bell, but they're going to be called for the false start. Back it up 5 and replay 1st down. Checking in for the Indians is number 50, Nick Robinson. Brody Warren sits in the backfield with Max. Max going to backpedal, looking to pass it to Laws. And it is in and out of his hands. It actually is Windsor out there. And it is going to be 2nd down and 15 now for the Bulldogs. Just under a minute to go here in what's been a very long 3rd quarter. The Bulldogs did score early in the 3rd quarter, capitalizing on another Hayti Indian turnover. Score update. Chargers 13, the Chiefs 12. Back to pass, and it's going to be wrapped up and sacked by the Indians. That is Hightower and Johnson. Good job by the Hayti Indian defense. Warren goes down. Looked like he was going to be able to get rid of the ball, but then he had to tuck it and go down. A big loss. 3rd and 24. All the way back to the Hayti Indian 39-yard line. They have to get to the 15 for a 1st down. Looks like Portageville is going to let the clock run out here in the 3rd quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, Hayti 36, Portageville 20. We'll be back after this timeout on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network and Hayti in football. The Indians lead the Bulldogs 36-20 as we get ready to start fourth. As you heard that score update we gave you a little bit a while ago. Portageville 61, Malden 0. Third and long for the Bulldogs. They're on the Hayti Indian 39-yard line. Headed towards the south end zone. And once again, the penalty flags come flying in. Going to be a false start on the Bulldogs. 2025 season underway. The Indians are 1-0. Bulldogs 0-1. Hayti will take on Scott City here next week on a Saturday afternoon game. Warren back to pass. Going to backpedal. Looks left. Throws left. Overthrows his receiver. Intended target was Evan Windsor. It's going to bring up 4th and long for the Bulldogs. 4th and 29 to be exact. See what they elect to do. Coach Bidwell and his staff over there. Bulldogs will punt. Nice punt by Windsor. He gets a foot into that one. That's going to roll in the end zone. The Indians will take it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Hey, we got a penalty flag. Let's hope the Indians just decline that one. Take the ball at the 20. They will decline it, so Hayti will take over at their own 20-yard line. I don't blame him because Windsor got a boot in that one. Back him up another 5, and he might pin you down inside the 5. Trying to look for some scores here. Not no score updates. From the Indians. Man in motion. That's Keanthony Taylor. Going to hand it to him. He goes around the left side, and now he's going to back it up and go to the right side. And still on his feet. And he's going to lose a yard after all that. Second down and 11 for the Indians. Ford's going to hand off to Love. He's going to spring out right side. Now he moves to the left. Big hit there. Warren of the Bulldogs, but Isaiah Love's going to have enough for a Hayti Indian first down. And he is still down on the field. He took a big hit. Hope Isaiah is okay. Looks like he got a cramp. Take a 30-second timeout. Be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
All right, welcome back. Isaiah Love has a little help off the field there. So hope he's okay. Played a big part of the Indians' 36-20 lead here tonight. He has 3 touchdowns on the night. Trips to the left for the Indians. Indians going to fake the handoff, not give the handoff, and that is number 9 of the Indians, Hubbard. Nice pickup. You got a Hayti Indian first down across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Marquavius Hubbard, the sophomore. Looks like Love is getting the ankle taped up down there. Low snap. Ford has to quickly hand it off to Hubbard, and he's actually going to get a yard. So the Indians do a good job to pick up a yard. Going to give him a 2-yard pickup. So 2nd and 8 for Hayti with 9:45 left in this one. Indians come set with 19 on the play clock. Going to be offsides against the Bulldogs. The Indians do the old hand clap. And the Bulldogs thought they meant Willie in the hand jab and went jabbing across the line of scrimmage. So we'll march it off 5. It'll be 2nd and short for the Indians. Ford looking to air it out. Key Anthony Taylor with a little push off. And got away with one there. Pass is incomplete. 3rd down now for the Indians. Hayti looking to go deep. Low snap once again, gives to Love. Love is going to be wrapped up immediately. Nice tackle there by number 66 of the Portageville Bulldogs. That is, I believe, Ryder Brandenburg, the sophomore. Fourth and 3 for the Indians. Their own 49-yard line. And they believe they're going to have a first down as the Bulldogs jump across. So the Indians are going to get a gift by the Dogs, and it's going to be a first down for Hayti. New fresh set of down for the Indians. 8:33 to go on this one. Moves it up to the 46-yard line. Ford looking deep for Key Anthony. He got him, and we're going to have pass interference on the Bulldogs. Right in front of the Hayti Indian sideline. And Taylor is down on the sideline. This will be a Hayti Indian first down, I do believe. Now Anthony Taylor is back up. That's good news. It is pass interference against the Bulldogs. So it'll be a Hayti Indian first down. See where the ball moves to. The 32-yard line. So 1st and 10 Indians. Game clock now sets at 8:17. Play clock down to 15 as the Indians taking their time here. Man in motion is Liddell. They're going to hand it to him. And he is in trouble trying to use his speed, but Parker Laws is all over that, runs him out of bounds. And we got a penalty flag on the far right-hand side, right on the Portageville sideline. See what the penalty flag is the officials still discussing. Wow, a defensive block below the waist. And that's going to be on the Bulldogs, and that is a costly penalty as that moves it all the way down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Hayti. $8:08 now to go, Indians. Man in motion at his pain. They're going to hand it to him. He looks to go around the right side. Parker Laws is all over that one. Great job by the Portageville defensive end. Great job. As Hayti loses a bunch on that one. Payne looks to be shaking up just a hair. Let's hope he's okay. Hayti cheerleaders down there doing a fine job here tonight. Late penalty flag. Another penalty on the Indians to move it back. 5 more. Second and long. Moves the ball back to the 27-yard line of Portageville. Indians will send trips to the right this time. See what Hayti and Coach D-Rob can dial up. Hand off to Love. Bounces out to the left side. 20, 15, 10, 5 to the house. Let's see. You're going to climb out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Love Tried to showboat a little bit, stuck the ball out, got hammered, and is still down right outside the goal line there on the Hayti sideline. Just outside the camera view there. He is back up, and there you see him. Yeah. We're out of room over there. We can't get all the way over there. Hayti first and goal. Hand off to big Aubrey Booker, and nice job by the Bulldogs getting in the backfield. That is number 24, Caden Jones, the sophomore. We've seen Aubrey Booker carry the ball a few times last week against Lighthouse Christian. Portageville looks well prepared for that play. It's not like you can hide him. We got a timeout by the Bulldogs, so we'll step away for a 30-second timeout and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
All right, we are back. 6:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Indians lead 36-20 and knocking on the door for another 6 here. It's Hubbard joins Ford in the backfield, trips to the left for the Indians. Cameron Turner one-on-one coverage out to the right side. Ford's going to hand off to Hubbard. He's going to try to go left tackle. Now he spins out, goes to the right. He's going to be in for a Hayti Indian touchdown. No flags. That will stand up. So Hayti puts another 6 on the board. Well, great job by Hubbard. Looked like he's going to be stopped for a loss. Spinned out of it. Went to the right side where it was nothing but daylight here in the dark. Indians will go for 2, of course. Ford looking to pass to Payne way over his head. So that'll be no good. So with 6:23 left in this one, Hayti 42, Portageville 20. We'll be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Tri-State Mobile Concrete, LLC. Whether you need 1 yard or 200 yards, we can deliver the concrete to you, mix it on site with one of our state-of-the-art volumetric concrete mixers. Our mixers carry the material on site and only mix what you need. You only pay for what you need. That's right, fresh concrete mixed on site. Tri-State Mobile Concrete is here to serve our customers. We're available 24/7. Normal business hours, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, 7 to 12 on Saturdays. We know what it takes to offer great customer service that can't be beat. So give us a call at Tri-State Mobile Concrete at 573-359-8023.
That is a new sponsor here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Tri-State Mobile Concrete. Make sure you give them a call for all your concrete work. Short kick fielded by number 34, the Bulldogs. So the Indians were in a hot pursuit of that one, so he had to field it. That is Blake Novak, the freshman for the Bulldogs. Stepped out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs at their own 34. They trail now 42-20, the Indians. Creating a little distance here. Bulldogs took a 20-16 lead, and it's been all Hayti ever since. Low snap bounces off Warren's leg, and Hayti is going to recover. That is number 24 of the Indians, Brandon Jones, the junior. All over the ball for the Indians, and the third turnover tonight for the Bulldogs. Indians have 6 turnovers, the Bulldogs 3. So Hayti takes over with 6:16 left in this one from the Bulldog 34-yard line. Was a low snap. Warren was hitting the shin that ricocheted off, and Brandon Jones was Johnny on the spot. Love is back in the game. Forward looking for Alexander. He's got Jeremy Alexander out there, and it is incomplete, and we got a late penalty flag coming in. It's going to be pass interference on Hickenbottom of the Bulldogs. Alexander trying to come back to the football, and Hickenbottom hit him a little too soon. So 1st and 10 for the Indians. It's going to move the ball across the 20-yard line to the 19. Be 1st and 10 Indians from the Bulldog 19 with 6:07 remaining. Indians trying to get one more score. Alexander. Isaiah Love on the handoff. He's across the left side. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Nice pickup. Going to be just shy of the first down. Forward. Fakes the handoff. We got penalty flags and false start against the Hayti Indians. And there has been a lot of penalties and turnovers here tonight. Indians are going to have a tough game next week against Scott City. So they're definitely going to have to do some hard work this week. That is Scott City with Chaffee as they co-op this year. So the old rivalries come together. They'll be here at the TP next week. Handoff. Around the corner is Hubbard, I do believe. Run out of bounds. About the 7-yard line. Maybe 8. Looks like the 8-yard line. Hubbard will check back out. Love back in. So after the turnover early in the second half, Hayti has just went to work and has stretched out a 22-point lead. Hand off to Love. He has stopped immediately. Nice tackle there by number 8 of the Bulldogs, James Shalley, I believe how you say that. Good play by that young man. Ford's going to hand off to Love. Going nowhere this time as the Bulldogs take it away. Let's see what the call is. Big 66. Rips it away. I thought so. It wasn't no fumble. He just took it away from Isaiah Love. Ryder Brandenburg strips it away. So it'll be a turnover once again by the Indians, their 7th of the night. Seven turnovers before 11. You can go to 7-Eleven and get a good old Slurpee. Cherry, my favorite. What about yours? Coca-Cola? That was a good one too, wasn't it? Shotgun formation for the Dogs. Horn. Quick pitch. Nothing doing there. The Indians are all over that. Wrapped up by a host. The Indians led by, looks like, number 16. Number 18, Donovan Ellis. Excuse that. Horn back pedals. Going across the middle, looking for Windsor. Overthrows him. Pass incomplete. Coverage by number 12, Cameron Turner of the Indians. Now the Bulldogs have faced a 3rd down and 10, pinned deep in their own territory. Third down, 10. See what the Bulldogs offensive coordinator can look up in the playbook. Good staff over there. TJ Smith, Tyler Fowler, Aaron Bidewell. Ashley Swims also on the staff. Jordan Penn, Bryce Wallace, Travis Shire. Portageville guys. Hayti Indian coaching staff, of course, led by Dominic Robinson. Assistant coach Ricky Thompson, Casey Gilmer, Jordan McQuarrie, Robert Travis, and Jamie Jones. Here we go. 3rd down, 4:18 left in this one. Warren back to pass. That screen set up nicely to Parker Laws. And he is going to have a little gain. It's still going to be short of the 1st down, though. So it'll be 4th down and maybe 3 for the Bulldogs. Yep, 4th and 3, maybe 4. It's going to be 4th and 3. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to go for it. Nothing to lose. You're down by 22 with 3:35 to go. Going to load the backfield up. Hickenbottom's in slot. We got penalty flags flying in. See what the penalty is. It's going to be against the Bulldogs. That'll back them up 5, and that is another costly penalty. Quarterback Warren's now coming out. So who will take over the quarterback position? Oh, they're going to punt it. Windsor. We've got a great kick earlier in the game. Anthony Taylor, along with Tremel Liddell, drop back. Windsor is going to boot it. It's going to go to the right side, and Anthony Taylor is going to take it. Nice block there. Sprung him to the 40. Another good block, and we got a block in the back. Anthony Taylor is going to take it to the house. What a collision by Windsor and Anthony at the goal line. Man, some big time hits on that play. There was 3. Anthony Taylor looks to be shaking up as he took a heck of a hit by Windsor at the goal line. Another Hayti Indian touchdown call back. Hayti's new favorite song should be My Own Worst Enemy. Going to move all the way back to the Hayti side of the field, to the .34-yard line. The Indians will take over on their own side of the field. 2:16 left in this one. Hayti looking to move to 2-0 on the year. Hubbard comes in motion to the near side here. Play clock down to 5. Hayti fakes it forward. Is now going to run it, and he is going to be wrapped up by Bogan. Nope. Check that. That is number 53, not 52. Ordaz with the stop for the Portageville Bulldogs. Indians right back at it. Quick pass to Payne, and he's got some running room out here. It's going to be run out of bounds. Windsor hits him a little late. Yeah, first down for the Indians across midfield. Portageville side of the ball. Side of the field, excuse me, to the 48-yard line. Sure, Hayti is going to eat the rest of the clock up and be happy to get out of here with a victory somehow with all these turnovers. 2 weeks in a row, Hayti has been very fortunate. Hand off to Jeremy Alexander, and he is still on his feet. Now he cuts back. What a run by Alexander. Look at him using the field. Stiff arm. Still on his feet to the 30. And he is finally rounded down at the 23, 24-yard line. Good job by Jeremy Alexander. Should be the last play of the game. 40 seconds remaining. Hayti trying to get a play off. Ford's going to hand off. And they are still on his feet. Nice spin move by Jeremy. And he is now going to be tackled. And that's probably going to wrap it up as Hayti is going to win this one 42-20. What's been a crazy night here at the TP is our home opener will be a victory for your Hayti Indians. We will be back Saturday with coverage of Scott City with Chaffee against the Indians, and we hope everything will be much better and improved. Thank you all for your patience and hanging in there with the Boot Hill Sports Network. It's Mark Manley and Tina Manley saying so long. We'll see you next Saturday right here